That's right. This is CSHR Radio. As usual, it's Friday night. This is CSHR Random Happenings. And aside from my crazy-ass dogs in the background, this is a live stream, I guess. I don't know what the hell, whatever. Random Happenings, as usual. What in the world kind of layout? What did StreamYard do? Oh my God, what is this?
I don't even know.
What is the difference between a studio chat and a green room chat?
I have no idea.
Yeah, something changed because it wasn't like that before. I have no idea what the difference is.
Yeah, I don't know. All I know is that. No. Anyway, welcome to the show. We got, of course, David Miller, and CSHR Radio Zone, Gambit Constantine, and the favorite and everyone's favorite Canadian, Jackie Hyde.
What is this thumbnail layout we have going on? What is?
I don't know.
My favorite Canadian is Connor McDavid.
That didn't even make it better. What is that supposed to do?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
It's pretty bad.
This? Okay, look, even single screens are messed up. What the hell?
Yeah, they really fucked up on the last
Time to roll back that update.
Yeah.
It's
not good. Not
let's just
good.
go thumbnail size.
Yeah, and of course we have the guy holding on the ones and twos, Scott Ryan Saunier.
What's left of him?
Yeah. And is soon to be appearing
Ms. Jackie Hyde.
Mookie.
No, yeah, hi. Here. Hi, Mookie. He should be here any minute. I don't know where he's at right now. He's outside somewhere, and I'm hoping he's not fell off a trailer or something, you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, anything's possible, right?
This is nuts. Let's see. Let's try it. Nope, that didn't work either. God. Oh yeah. Well, it's just. Oh yep. Thanks, StreamYard, for just screwing up the format. It's perfect.
Yeah.
We love it.
All that money for this.
That looks beautiful. Wow. 5 thumbnails on the screen. Jesus Christ.
Who at corporate thought this was a good idea? Who at corporate thought this was a good idea?
I'm going to blow away.
I have no
People
idea.
without a quality department.
Hey,
nobody cares about the fingernails. What is wrong with the poor puppy? Fix the puppy.
Now, he's mad because he's stuck in the room.
Yeah, but I just don't know who the hell at corporate at streamer is like, hey, I got an idea. Let's make this an update.
Okay, so look, when Harsh says something stupid, I could just kind of, just kind of duck out of frame.
Oh, now you like.
So that might work. That might work. You know, he has a tendency of saying dumb things. I don't want to be on camera with him sometimes. He'd be like,
well, when you do the same thing, I just leave. So
well. David, nobody cares about your dust storm.
Now, to be fair, with Poland,
sorry.
we
That's Gambit.
We won't make that joke today, but
your mic's on. Sorry.
Howdy, cowboy. What his name?
Gambit.
How you doing, Gambit?
What up?
Gambit, Mookie, Gambit.
Nice to meet you.
Make Gambit or Miller. Nice to meet you too, my man.
David Miller.
Nice to meet you, sir.
I guess Jackie's still having technical difficulties. I know she was having connection or problems earlier.
Yeah, but now she's totally gone, like way off the screen.
Oh no, it's been doing that to her. I mean, this looks ridiculous anyway. So let's see something.
What does the background say? CSHR radio something something?
Broadcasting excellence.
Okay.
Yeah, see? There you go.
There we go.
Broadcasting excellence. It's broadcasting excellence, but visual stupidity.
Something about streaming.
Welcome back, Jackie.
Hang on a second.
Why did David get more British sounding with his absence?
There is no specific reason for that, but
Well,
I did get a little more gray too.
Polish.
Is this
Very
what, David, are you so ashamed to be in Polish that you want to sound like you're British? Because that's really not an upgrade.
Oi,
That's
mate.
not.
Ooh, that's like a slap in the
But
face, harsh.
it's more Australian. I know.
Australian?
But I have been working
How
with
did you
British
mix
and
alien
Canadian
and
TV,
Australian?
so-
Australian.
It's Australian, not Australian. He's an Australian.
I think he meant to say Austrian.
Oh, hell no. I can't speak
Like
that language.
mashing alien and Australian. Well, I mean, to be fair, they do have alien species down there. Like those big, huge-ass spiders and shit. You know, those things.
Oh, well, speaking of people who should be sent to Australia. People
Mookie and his
should be-
coughing?
No, Robert Walker says you're interrupted about TV night. Poor Robert. Can't watch TV like a boomer.
Oh boy.
Well,
And on that
it's
note, we'll see y'all
about
next
time
week.
for puck drop. About time for puck drop, so
Ew.
Boy, I ain't even gonna lie. You know I'm kind of high. I was gonna say, boy, that's the quickest show we ever had.
Y'all later.
And if
No,
it
this
becomes
is
about
basically,
hockey, it's about to be a very
this is the
quick
time
travel.
travel. this is the time
This
travel.
is like the bumper
You smoke
music
this
already
and you
started
go for
playing.
an
I
hour.
just sat down.
Real shit. I'm like, I just came.
I just sat down. What the hell? Jeez. Whew. Harsh, this is your fault.
It's always my fault, isn't it?
This is your fault. We just got a new
Most of the time.
AC in the studio here, which is why we've been on hiatus, because it's been like 100+ degrees in here.
Harsh, what's your background say back there?
The Harsh Reality with Harsh Med.
Yeah.
It's a painting like this one on the
Original.
wall, right here. See this one up here?
Yeah.
Right, it's one like that.
Except he's using it as a green screen, so we don't have to look at his poker table tonight.
I don't even know where I put that actually. It's been a while.
It's probably in his closet next to his love doll from South Korea.
Love y'all.
We really didn't need to be thinking about that today.
His South
how do
Korean
you
love
miss-
doll.
Seriously,
South
how do you
Korean.
misplace a poker table? It might not be there anymore.
Well, I mean, I've been kind of watching the Harsh Reality with Harsh Med page, and the stuff you're posting on that page. I'm just gonna go out and say that we know you don't like any ethnic background, but Asian people now at this point. So it has to be either South Korean or Chinese love doll,
I
or
don't.
Japanese,
They don't.
or even Mongolian. I mean,
They don't
it could be a
send me-
Mongolian love doll. Who knows?
I think it is
They're
more of
not gonna
a
fit
Thai
the
kind of
South-
person.
No, they're not going to send something like that to this place unless they want to try to unless they want to put a bomb in there or something and try to.
Well, you see, now he's turning into
I'm just saying. I have enough enemies. I don't have those luxuries to just order things like that online.
It could be a North Korean love doll, but then it would be like all malnourished and dying.
Ugh. Ugh.
I mean,
Good.
I just
He
see
could- he
Well,
hasn't really picked on the Russians either.
Well, I mean, you don't want Russian love dolls.
Well, the Russian
Those are
versions
probably
have tariffs
those are
on them.
higher maintenance than the
It-
mail order
We're
brides.
talking about Harsh, Scott.
Oh well,
still.
yeah, we could always get him a mail order bride from like the Ukraine. I'm pretty sure a lot of them are half off by now.
Well, I mean,
Did you
That
know
was
that
a
it took
horrible
us
joke.
as long as it did to get David back because Harsh was so left behind that he tried to give a reach around at the water cooler, and that's how the water cooler got
Ow.
contaminated?
Why are you?
Wait, what?
My
Wait, what?
my
I don't even
I
fingers,
know
missed
that.
something.
Polo,
I
are not
missed something.
I
your
missed the
feet.
water cooler. I don't remember the water cooler.
That's why we don't have a water cooler anymore.
We never
When you,
had.
Exactly.
We
when you
never.
guys talk
That's
about
why we
Russian
all have
love
to go
dolls,
outside and drink from the hose at the office
No,
now.
just get a soda stream.
no, when you guys talk
See,
about Russian love dolls, all I can think
he
about
had
is the
to
dolls that
settle
keep
for
coming
a
apart and
Polish
shit.
one in the beginning. The Russian one's the upgrade.
The
Like I
Ukrainians
said, with them
should be
with them
half
tariffs
off by
on
now.
them, it's probably
A
like
Russian
$400
dog gonna be
for a
taller
little
than you.
doll.
Well, I mean, most of those women are radioactive. That's why.
What I say? You gonna get the dog fucking 7 foot.
Well, I mean, Harsh is about 8.5 feet tall anyway. So I mean, he's like
What-
world's
You're
tallest Indian.
You fucking lying.
No, I'm
It's
serious.
weird
He's
standing
like
next to him.
Harsh, you that tall for real?
no, he's like 6 foot tall.
Yeah.
He's
Bro,
like,
you
hey,
you could be on the world's real shit. That boy can be on the world's fucking record, bro. The tallest Indian.
I don't think that's possible.
well, you
Guinness
gotta look
Book.
it up. It's got to be in the Guinness Book of World Records somewhere. They have the most random categories. There's got to be the tallest Indian dude.
We love you long time.
That's fine. That's Taiwan.
Available at your closest corner market in the Vietnamese areas,
Ew.
Yeah.
the Vietnamese
don't-
neighborhoods.
What did you do to make Scott so mad at you, Harsh?
I don't know, but I thought I don't know what's going on here. All I know is that
Just
something
being
about
himself.
That's crazy. I'm
Russian
still gonna get
dolls,
stuck that this
all
nigga
this
6
stuff.
foot.
Mookie said,
know
I'm
where
still
the
stuck
love
on
doll-
that he's 6 foot.
You look short on camera. You just look short. Like I would just picture you being short. I wouldn't picture you being.
No, you're
That's
trying
blowing my
harshly.
mind right now.
Yeah, I don't even know where
there
the
we go.
whole doll thing came
Do you think
from.
I'm taller or shorter than he is?
Then Harsh,
David,
Yeah.
to be fair, you're shorter than most
I would
people.
think you was taller.
Taller?
Yeah, fuck.
No, David is like shorter than most people.
Yeah.
David's
crazy.
shorter than I am.
No,
David
I
is
am
shorter
not.
than
Yep.
the
I
average
have
short
gained
person.
weight though. I was at the hospital yesterday. It was 145 pounds. I'm like, whew.
Where's that at in your feet?
No,
they
this is
lie to
on my
Is it?
this.
Oh,
I think they
It's
lied
been
to
about
you.
2 years.
and he
It's been about 2
wonders.
years. I don't know
Now,
if it's a boy or a girl yet.
He's going to
Hold
be
on.
at least 170.
And then Harsh. Then he complains about the t-shirts making him look like he has a pregnant belly.
Yeah, he does. He always does that stuff. Yeah.
Put the
Not for
kielbasa's down,
sure.
David.
Hey, paid and bought for it.
Poor David.
Yeah. I just realized something. An arranged marriage is no different than a mail order bride, if you think about it. You really think about
Mail order.
I'm just saying. An arranged marriage isn't all that different.
Now, I'm pretty sure Harsh is like Rasputin. We can't kill him.
Yeah.
You know,
You
we can,
got.
like, I mean,
know.
what didn't they like shoot him, drown him, then hang him, then burn him, and then drown him again or something like that before he finally died?
I think so, yeah.
They couldn't kill him. They poisoned him with cyanide first. That didn't kill him.
Yeah.
Sounds like World War II.
Yeah.
Well, actually it was around the World War I days.
Yeah. Rasputin was.
Yeah, it was before the Bolsheviks lost control. You know, before the Tsars lost control of Russia and stuff like that. He was trying to get Russia to pull out of the World War I. So the story goes as British nationalists killed him off to keep Russia in the war, and then Lenin overturned the Bolsheviks anyway. And they still left the war anyway. But by that time, America had gotten involved in World War I, so it didn't matter anyway. The fear was that Britain would fall against Germany unless the U.S. got involved or if Russia left the war, basically.
Thanks for that history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so much we're not talking about politics today, or history.
Knowledge.
I didn't say. I said politics, not history. That politics and history is two different things.
Not really.
Depending.
Saying how history's written.
No, I mean that's what happened. You can't
Well-
change that. And has politics really have nothing to do with it at that point.
Well, politics influence history, and history influences politics. So, I mean, it's kind of the same thing.
Agreed.
I mean, that's
And it's all whatever.
so
National
much for into
superpower
that.
crap.
Yeah.
Excuse you.
Yeah.
You're welcome. So we'll be at the Soul Food Festival tomorrow and Sunday, the 17th and the 18th, right here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, the Baton Rouge Soul Food Festival. So I will be out of pocket, but I'll be posting a lot of pictures.
Scott, what is your
Mookie's already tired.
all-time? What are your all-time top 2 soul foods? If you had to pick 2.
I don't have any favorites of anything, honestly. I've done ate so much crap from all over the place. I really, my palate's all destroyed now. So I mean, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's South Louisiana's fault. You eat so much pepper, everything gets burned up after a while. No more, like, taste buds or anything, and your tongue just is, like, blank.
No more belly button either.
Yeah, but I didn't lose that from the food. That was forcibly taken from me. So I didn't have a choice in that matter. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Looking at my A to Z app.
A to Z.
Yeah, he works for Amazon.
Amazon.
It's an Amazon employee.
What is with everybody and working
yeah.
for Amazon?
I was, and actually, as I was getting terminated and walked out of the building, I went on A to Z app and resigned. So now I can go back in 30 days.
So you was getting fired and then you heard and quit.
It was some bullshit. I was writing code in my car, like, I was in the quality department. So, like, for some of the things they have to do in scan that's redundant, I helped speed that up. And doing that, they're like, no, well, you weren't in the building. So they tried to fire me for time theft like that. Like, I could prove I was in the parking lot. And, yeah, things went south from there. But now, like I said, I think it was like 90 days or something if you get terminated, but 30 days if you resign. And so now it doesn't go against, like, a black mark on my record, because when I was walking out, I voluntarily resigned.
That's why I say you
That went
smart.
first.
Yeah. It was
A lot of people don't think about it like that. It's like, oh, man, I'm glad I did.
Should have
Who would
walked
want
out
to
there
go
with your
back
hand in
after
water.
being fired anyways? Like, what is it with all this? Just reapply. That's weird.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. Amazon pay you. I'd
Well, there
rather
was
go
something
throw
Huntley,
some
though,
boxes
and I
than
just-
flip some burgers.
I had to move down to Stager, though. So the one way would have been almost 2 hours. I mean, I was already doing an hour, and then when I got evicted up in Burkfield here, I had to go down to Stager. So that was almost a 2-hour drive there, 2-hour drive back. No, I ain't doing that.
This
Yeah.
is the most
Crazy.
Polish thing I've heard in a long time.
See, if I were you, I would walk out the door yelling loophole.
I mean, this
Like
is like
when I
literally the
it was
most Polish thing.
Yeah, well,
David's like, I know how to mess with the Bezos.
Damn,
I was saving them almost $9 million a year by doing that. And they're like, all right, bye. I'm like, but I have evidence. No, bye. It's like, okay. But they still pay my phone bill, my pager. Ha.
Pager.
And I was about to say.
Yeah.
Pager.
Yeah.
Oh,
This dude
boy.
says he's happy to have his pager paid for.
What year are you in?
Wow, what do you use it for?
He missed a ride off the DeLorean
No,
yesterday.
it was for
He's still in the
Amazon
90s.
for IT emergencies, but
Well, what the hell?
You mean to tell me a multi-billion-dollar company like Amazon still uses pagers?
Yes, sir. You got the physical pagers, then you have the app on your phone, and then when they all go off, and you remember how I used to carry like 3 phones? So when it would go off, you have like 4 devices going wah wah wah. Terrible, man.
Jesus.
What
Personal
department that
life,
you worked for?
personal life choices.
What
So
department that you worked for?
I was in I so I started delivery station, then I went to IT at a different site, and then I got promoted there, and then I decided to go to operations. So yeah, I mean, I carried a lot of that over to the quality department, like doing IT projects and stuff, because they didn't know what they were doing. They put these people there that brand new, so I had to train IT in like alongside doing my actual job. But
Yeah.
so that's why I had the pager, because when there would be an emergency and the ticket's put in, if it's like a certain severity, then it would go ahead and page. And yeah, I don't
See, they
know.
got walkie talkies where I'm at.
Kind of useless now. So
Yeah, radios like handheld
Yeah, we got
two-way.
walkie talkies. Yeah, we don't
yeah,
do
we had
the
those too.
pagers. Yeah, we just got 2 walkie talkies and the phone app that you talking about that rings on your phone.
Email.
Yeah,
What's
in
email?
my type of work, it's just your personal cell phone or the in-truck radio. That is it. They don't give a fuck.
Oh
You
no,
hurt
I ain't gonna lie.
yourself, have
Operation at
fun.
Amazon, you got like
You know,
3. You ain't lying. You got like two fucking walkie talkies, your personal
Yeah,
phone with
they're
the fucking
always running
app on
short.
there.
They're always
Yeah,
running
that's
short
way
for
too much.
operations. Like when I was in IT, they would come for the MC33 scanners. Like once every 2 weeks, they'll be like, "Yeah, we need like 10 of them." Like we gave you 20 a week ago. What'd you do with them? But
Oh yeah,
yeah,
people be running off with them scanners. Yeah, they be leaving the bitches in the
We've
bathroom and shit.
or we'd see him out in the parking lot when we
Yeah.
pick Mookie up from the Amazon.
That's why they got
warehouse.
strict. Like they got a fine. They give you $300 if you leave outside the door with the scanner.
do
Security
they?
gonna stop you at the
Shit,
door.
dude, I was able
Yeah.
to get
Oh
so much
no,
shit
I've
out of
seen them out in
IT.
the grass in the parking lot. The scanners.
Okay, well, at this point, we've got 3 people that are associated with CSHR that work for Amazon. That is just not okay.
I think I'm
So
gonna go on Amazon and try and find a pager to buy.
Yeah, right. Well, I asked them for a 2-way pager. I'm like, yeah, this is the 1-way. Can I get the 2-way? They're like, no, you just use your
really,
phone.
you
Like we're
wanted to
phasing
talk
those out.
about?
Like, why do you want that?
They stopped using talkabouts in like 1993. That was those little pagers that had like the keyboard on it. You could page back and forth.
Yeah,
It was
that's the
like
one I
before
wanted.
it
But
was before text messaging.
I actually don't have one for
Jesus.
once. But
How are you a multi-billion-dollar company and you're stuck in 1994?
How
Well,
the fuck you even use a pager?
it's
Like I don't
optional.
even.
Well, I mean,
that's why
okay,
they're a
You
this
can
is
just
how
use
multi-billion.
your phone, but
For your
this
That's
is
Christmas
how a
bonus,
why.
you're
pager
getting
works. Okay, so
That's
this is how a
why they're
pager
a
used to work.
multi-billion-dollar company. That's why.
You would go to like a payphone or something, and you would call like somebody's pager number, and you would dial in the number from the payphone, and then you would add like 3 numbers behind it. If you wanted them to call you right back, you would put 911 behind it or whatever, and then you would wait for that person to call you back. It was like the dumbest thing ever. That's why they invented cell phones.
well, now it's even
You
better
know,
because sometimes it comes in and it doesn't encrypt it right, so it's a bunch of garbage. Like you'll get like 2 or 3 English words followed by jibber jabber all the way down. Like
So, David, I got
that's
a
even
question
better.
for you.
So
Now,
not
during
only
your,
are you using outdated tech, they don't even know how to use the outdated tech.
Nope.
That's even better.
correct.
so
Yep.
David, I got a question for you. For your
Yes,
Christmas
sir.
bonus, did they give you CD Walkmans too?
No,
Cassette
they did
Walkmans.
not.
Here's a brand new 8-track.
They did not give it to me. It's in my car. Okay.
Jesus. We
I do
got
still
you a
have a cassette
brand
player
new
in the car,
phone for
actually.
your house. It's got a wind on the. It's got a crank on the side. You just have to wind it up real quick to use it.
Just don't miss that number. You're doing it again.
Woof. Don't touch the wire after you crank it either, because it's gonna light you up like a Christmas tree. Oh.
Boy.
Wow. Pagers. Well, I see why you're fascinated by dust storms now. You just caught up to 1993. Congratulations, David. You're doing great. Hey, look, Windows 98 is awesome. I will tell you that much.
No, 95. 95. You
No,
can
no,
play
no, no, no,
Marvel
no, no,
Comics
no, no, no.
Hospital.
98
you
is
already
even
have
better.
Windows 95. Jeez, get with the times.
Windows 98 is going to be banging, bro. I'm telling you.
Hey, did you know the windows in cars actually have buttons and automatic goes down now? You don't have to crank them down.
Wait, by itself?
Wait, what?
Without
The
having to
windows in
hold
the
it?
cars, you don't have to crank them down anymore.
Literally, my
Oh, yeah,
89
no,
Toyota Corolla had
They're
power
called
windows.
power
How do you get your
windows.
workout? How do you get your workout for the day then? Like,
No, I remember one time David got on a live stream with us, and he was trying to put like his rearview mirror
Oh my
in
god.
his truck, in his car, and he was like he was tangled all up in the wires, and he almost strangled himself on the live stream at one point with the wires from this damn
Yeah.
rearview mirror and camera system, and I was like, Jesus, bruh, I mean, it's just pop the panels off and put the wires in it, leave it alone.
David's car has so many wires tangled up. I'm surprised it's never been lit on fire.
and now since I was moving, it's got stuff all over it. So
Now,
it
this
does
guy's
have a lot of
driving
problems,
around looking
but
like Doc
still
Brown,
going.
but he's still using a pager.
Yeah, David has like 2,000 phones, and none of them are before like 2010.
Well, this one actually got stolen 2 days ago from me at the Citgo. So I traced it to that car at Berwyn at train station. The cops were there. We could hear it going in the car, but they couldn't do anything about it because they can't contact the owner. But then it was dropped off at Birchfield Police Department today. I'm like, I got my phone back. It's nice. But I missed all the birthday
What?
deals because my birthday was yesterday. So like
that-
Wendy's, Burger King, all that's gone.
Sad.
Wow.
Sad.
First world
But I got it
problems.
back. A happy ending.
Oh, God.
That boy
Happy,
sounded like his whole world just went upside down.
Happy 35th birthday, David.
Yo,
I'm
happy
sorry.
birthday.
I'm sorry.
it was
man.
47.
Late birthday.
Happy,
What? 47.
Well, to be fair,
happy birthday, David. Screw you and your hamburgers.
Yeah, to be fair, he is 47. Jackie, in all fairness, he is 47 in Polish years. So I mean,
Polish years. What is that?
I thought in Polish years
Is it
he was
kind of like dog
62.
years?
kinda, yeah,
It's kind of like dog
7 for
years,
everyone or
Polish
whatever it
years.
is.
yeah. For every year it's multiplied by 2.5 or something.
Well, yeah. I mean, look at the gray hair at 35 years old. I mean, that's a
know.
key indicator right there.
And I'm not 35 yet. How do you
He's
keep getting
32.
35?
I know.
Yeah, that's
33.
Why is it you Polish people always gray early?
Well, glad it's still up there, not coming off or anything
See,
yet.
you shouldn't have stopped dancing on the pole. You
all that
wouldn't have turned
Eastern
gray.
Yeah, right?
All that Eastern
Little
poor
European.
guy.
walking there.
The years just
Yeah.
I remember
just find
getting that
33
picture
years
of him.
old and he has a pager.
Hold on. That's it. That's not the worst part of it. I was sitting in the chat one night, just minding my own business, and I get this picture of this little small guy on a pole wearing a CSHR T-shirt, and it's David.
That's called Milwaukee.
And I'm like, well, that's a great advertisement. Thanks a lot, guy. A leprechaun on a pole. Perfect.
Yeah, he's like a Polish leprechaun.
Well, that
Polish
was Nance and
leprechaun.
Harsh's fault. Okay, they let it happen.
I'm sure they twisted your arm.
Yeah.
Perfect
I didn't know
advertising
things like that.
opportunities. Leprechaun pole dancing. Jackie just doesn't even know what to say.
Jackie's like, why did I come here today? Why did I do
Yeah,
this?
I put in my
That's
2
why
weeks notice and Parth just ignored it.
No, this is why she left the humans resources department, because of stuff like this.
Yeah. She's like, why did I get my hair done like this for for the show to be this way. What's the point?
I didn't do my hair for this show, trust me.
Yeah, Harsh.
It looks really cool.
Don't think
The
so
show
much
is
of
actually
yourself,
getting
sir.
in my way right now.
Getting in your way.
Yep.
Yeah, get out of here with the big head, Harsh. Done it for the show. What is wrong with you?
I'm just saying. I'm not. I'm a
He's one to talk. He should be getting a mohawk pretty soon. I'm getting really sick and tired of waiting for this shit.
Yeah, the mohawk's not happening. That
Yes,
there's
it is.
too many people broke their
Hasn't that been
promises.
years in the making?
Too many
Were you
people
supposed to get
broke their
Mohawk like
promises.
2 years ago?
Nobody's
Yeah, that
broken
was
their
based-
promises.
Yes, they have.
I'm not going to say anything. I've been having a mohawk since 1997.
Right. It was based on
So-
Scott dressing up as something he hates. It was based on you not being such a stereotype. It was Dave
I'm not
based on
a
David doing
stereotype.
some other things. I mean, it was. It was.
David doesn't matter. He's just on the welfare program. That's why he's here.
Well,
No, I don't even have welfare.
Man,
Shit,
Bruh,
man,
the
ain't
people-
nothing wrong with that. Give me some of that welfare.
no, Brad. No, you don't want to be part of that. Even the people that
No,
were
you
getting
don't want to
government
be part of that.
No, listen.
He's on a
Even the
charity
people
project,
on it.
okay?
Listen,
This is-
even the people on it were getting government phones, not even pagers. He's still stuck on pagers. Jesus Christ, David, how many cameras does your phone have? He just like held it up for a second and has like 83 cameras on the back of it.
Why does it look like a brick?
Oh, yeah.
I was about to
just
say,
finna
dude.
Boy, that
Then
fucking
you
phone
hold
thick
down
as
this
fuck.
button,
What type
you
of
hold
fucking
it down
phone is
for a
that?
second. Boom! Right
What the hell, David?
Bro, what the fuck is that?
It's got a projector on it too. Oh, why am I dark ones? Oh, man.
You sure you want to
just
be a
think
part
it's
of that
funny.
movie?
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Anybody else think it's funny that he
What the fuck is that?
does anybody else
Yes,
think it's
but
funny that
pager
when he
is
turned
like
the
a
light
cutting-edge
on,
phone. Yeah.
when he turned the light on, he temporarily burnt out the phone that he was on the live stream with?
Seen it, huh? That nigga cut the sun off.
No, that's my laptop. This is my laptop.
Fucking shit turned out the sun off in that motherfucker.
He just went to black screen for a second.
yeah.
That's the projector.
I do gotta say though,
Yeah.
I'm proud of you for getting better internet, David. For once, you've actually made it most of the live.
So what's the name of that phone, bro?
This is called a Unihertz Tank 3 Pro. Or if you search for 8849. Stupid case. It's 8849 Tank 3 Pro.
Where
This
you
thing
got
is
that from?
amazing.
Does that
What-
even
what-
fit?
It's from Amazon. Dude, it's a 200 megapixel camera in the back. You get the projector.
They
you get
fired
these
you. Why
buttons
would you
on the
give
side
them
to customize. It's biometric, so you can unlock it with your fingerprint and stuff on the side. I got 2 SIM cards in here, 1 terabyte memory card, all this stuff. This cost me about $450.
Does that phone even
For
fit
like
in your?
300 something dollars.
Does that phone even fit in your pockets without wearing Jinko jeans?
I can't wear sweatpants anymore. That's the downside because then they end up around my ankle. But other than that,
I know what Jackie's laughing.
I mean, it's heavy.
Of course. She
Oh
loves
boy.
sweatpants days. She loves sweatpants season.
Aw.
No, look,
No.
look at my hand, David. Look at my hand. You see my hand? Watch this. Watch.
Oh, is that a tap? Oh, the phone that folds in two. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Right in the middle of
I'm
the
just
screen,
sitting
though,
here
so
with my
yeah.
S25 Ultra, being perfectly content in my life.
Okay.
So is Olivia.
Holy
Bro.
shit.
Is it raining over there now? Why are you still sitting
Yeah, I'm
outside in the
going
rain?
inside.
I'm still on that brick, bro. Look, see what I'm saying? The brick then cut his ass
Bye.
off. Oh no. Yeah, Jack, I don't want to be part of that welfare committee.
No. I think I'm gonna go on vacation.
Bro.
Yeah. So y'all have fun. Don't send emails.
Jackie just left. You know, I wanted to mention. I do find it funny that the 2 Caucasians on our show are the 2 shortest people. Have you noticed that, Scott?
Yeah, actually, now that you mention it,
Yeah, like the two Caucasians on the
the
show.
two full white people on the show are the two shortest people on
I
the show.
know. One's basically a dwarf, and another's
Look,
a
she comes back just to give you the bird.
Of course, Jackie. It doesn't change the fact you're still a dwarf. Yeah.
She's contractually obligated to at least remain backstage for the remainder of the show, so we're not letting her go that easy. I'm sorry.
No. Poor Jackie.
No, but seriously, David's phone, like, I think I'd need to wear Jinko jeans in order to put that in my fucking pocket.
Man, that bitch thick as fuck. Real talk. Jeans, man. You talking with the big ass pockets? I know what you're talking about.
Yo.
Fucking pockets like you did not jump off a fucking bridge. The bitches turn to parachutes.
Could you imagine like trying to jump a fence with those pants and having one of the pockets hang up like on the top of the fence?
Oh.
Okay, but let's be real.
Just get
Okay?
stuck
The
there.
phone makes sense because it fits in with the era of where he's stuck in. It's the same size as those damn brick phones that were wired into the back of the cars.
Is that a Polish joke?
That boy said he got a projector in it.
And there's you got Jackie cracking
Hang on, I think he's trying to call us.
the resident Polak himself.
Could he be quiet about it?
No, it's just funny how the Jackie made a little Polish reference to the old technology he's using. Because I'm gonna say one thing, I remember back in the day, some of these like Polish people, whenever they get something discarded like an old TV or something, they would make analog TVs work in their house like the next day. I don't know how they did it, but you're just like, what?
Aluminum foil all strung to the house and wire hangers.
It's
That
crazy.
sounds more like a trailer park though. With the
That's
foil and
right.
wire
Never mind.
hangers. Yeah. That sounds like Livingston Parish. Got aluminum foil and coat hangers on everything and catch daggum TV channels.
I know they somehow get like make like an analog TV from like 1987 work perfectly. So, like, this
Yeah,
thing's good.
that's because they're using like digital converter boxes. You know, for the people who didn't want to buy new TVs at the time. That was before like you could buy like a 65-inch TV for $3.
Yeah.
You know.
Gee.
That was when a 32-inch TV was like $850. You know, during those days. Yeah, I get it.
I don't know.
I
I'm
probably
still.
don't realize the prices of TVs went down yet.
I'm also still stuck on the fact that Amazon treats him like a drug dealer and gives him a pager.
I mean, to be fair, some stereotypes are true, Gambit.
Give them a ghetto blaster to walk around in the warehouse with.
I'm just saying,
There you
it fits David perfectly. That's all.
You remember? I remember one night we were having problems with his audio, and he kept echoing. He was the only person echoing, and we got him to put on a set of headphones. And it was like this pair of headphones he had bought from Amazon or something like that, and he never used them before. And that was the first time he ever plugged them in. And when he plugged them in, they had like these huge LED lights on both sides, and they started flashing all these different colors. And I was like, bro, what are you doing?
Oh, it's crazy. I remember being at his house, and he would show me like all the phones he had, and yet none of them were from like the last 5 years. None of them. They were all old as hell. And one of the phones was so old, he was using one of those micro USB chargers to charge a phone. And I'm like, what?
Was any of them the Zach Morris phone?
One of them might have been. I don't know.
God.
One of them.
Right, he was complaining about his screen being broken a few months ago. He's got like a Galaxy S9.
Right.
Yes, my S9's broken. S9? What is that? I don't even remember that one. What was that?
Actually, I still had one of those up until recently. I managed to pawn it off on somebody. It's like, here you go. You need a phone? Have this phone. Get it out of here.
Yeah.
That was when it still like was
Keeps coming
curved on
back.
both sides.
Yeah, it keeps coming back. I don't want it anymore. Get it out of here.
I was trying to give it to my kid, and then even she wanted a different phone. So,
That's
you
bad.
know,
Well,
When your
bad
kid
with
doesn't want
so
your
we got
phone.
her a new phone. Like, whatever.
That's
It is
really
what
bad.
it is. Yeah, a 10-year-old has a
Hey,
better phone than
that's normally how it works. Huh?
We gonna eat.
I don't know. We gotta figure it out after we're done with this. Uh-huh.
How stoned are you that
Moogie's
all you can
hungry.
care about is food right now? He is high as
We
fuck.
hadn't. We haven't eaten anything today. Neither one of us.
No.
We ate
They've been
donuts and
acting.
shit.
Oh yeah,
You
we
guys
still
are
got
adults.
donuts left.
Huh?
I forgot we still got donuts left from this morning.
I don't want no donuts, man. I'm probably finna go walk to the store. Finna cook
All that
tonight,
sugar.
buddy.
What you gonna cook?
I don't know, man. We gonna figure it out. Just ain't gonna have no pork in it.
Portions?
He's just
No more
ditching.
portions.
What'd you say?
I said
No,
Ew.
no. It's ending in 10 minutes anyway because we got to get up early in the morning. We got a lot of work to do
shit, boy.
tomorrow.
Ain't no cooking tonight. I forgot we gotta get up early.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you have a long day of work ahead of you.
Wow.
Ain't no working tonight, bruh.
Doritos for dinner.
I don't eat Doritos.
Oh,
What the hell's wrong with you?
He's weird, man.
I don't eat anything with pork ingredients in it. Jello, Rice Krispie treats, marshmallows, Pop Tarts, Doritos.
Oh, that's
That's a very sad life. I'm sorry.
I did not know any of those had pork ingredients in them.
well, I mean, there's
Yeah.
an entire religion full of people that don't eat things with pork ingredients.
Nah, he does it for health reasons, not for
No,
religion.
I ain't into the religion. I just do it because I don't like pork. I feel like it's a disgusting
No.
animal. So shit, a
Either way,
fucking
like
pig
I
will
said,
eat
I
you.
apologize for you.
Fucking,
I'm
if I
sorry.
throw you in there harsh, that bitch will eat your ass. Like,
It'll eat everything except the teeth.
that's like
I couldn't
catfish. I
live
ain't gonna
without
lie.
bacon.
I stopped thinking about eating catfish into shit too, but I'm from Southern, so it's like it's hard. That's just like a crawfish. I really don't supposed to be eating them either because they eat mud and shit. They'll eat you too if you fucking in the water. So I don't supposed to eat that shit either. But
Well, that's why we eat them before they can eat us.
type shit, you know what I'm saying? You
Right?
smart.
You got to look at
Right?
it that way.
Same thing with sharks.
Exactly. We eat sharks before they can eat us. That's
Right.
how it works. Come on.
Type shit.
You just got to be smarter than the animal that has a brain the quarter the size of yours.
They're not animals. They're technically insects, but yeah, you're right.
Sharks are not insects. They are
Oh, no, I
fish.
thought you were talking about crawfish.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're
they're like
technically
mini
bugs.
lobsters. They're like small lobsters.
Fucking,
I know.
they
Oh, I know
really-
what. I know what crawfish
I was
are.
finna say,
I know what crayfish
It
are
really
too.
is like lobster. They fucking like lobster, bro. Wait, what the fuck
They're
did she
they're
say? Did she
like a
just
cousin.
say crayfish?
Yeah, well, she's from Canada.
Yeah, we have
Oh,
crayfish up here.
no.
Canada.
It's a crawfish down here. It's a crayfish up there.
Oh,
It's a crayfish.
crawfish. Wait, what the fuck is a crayfish?
That's
The
the
same
actual
thing, just
name.
smaller.
It's a crayfish.
I always knew them
Same
as
thing, but
crawdads.
Oh, it's
smaller.
really a thing
We
called
don't
a
have
crayfish?
crawfish.
Yes.
We don't have
Yes.
crawfish in
Oh.
Canada. We have crayfish.
I always knew them as crawdads.
Bougie. Y'all always got to be bougie up there. Fucking niggas say we don't got crawfish.
We don't have crawfish. We have crayfish.
We have crayfish.
Our Tim Hortons are better than your Starbucks.
Well, we not good enough for y'all?
Fuck.
We don't have crawfish. We have crayfish because we're better than you.
I mean,
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be
I eat
honest with
bacon,
you.
so
And we don't
I'm fine.
eat the crayfish because they're too small.
I feel
So
like
they're not worth the waste of time we would have to
it's
put in them.
better. I ain't even gonna lie. Hey, it kind of is.
We're not talking about the crab people. Go away.
The crab people.
The crab people. Oh, Roz. Why not Zoidberg? Yeah.
What did they do to StreamYard? Why is it so stupid now?
I don't know. We were just talking
I don't
about
like
that when we
it.
first started.
Yeah.
I don't either.
I know, but
Harsh, you need
I've
to
been
you need
trying
to
to
write
I've
an
been trying
angry
to
letter.
function with it for the last like 2 weeks.
Yeah, this is
Harsh.
why I'm thinking about canceling my stream.
This, yeah,
This is-
StreamYard, if you're listening to this live stream, stop fucking up, please.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
All that money just for that.
Stop it. Stop it.
God.
Will you call your dog,
Leave the
please?
poor dog alone.
He's licking my leg.
Oh yeah.
Well, stop spilling your food on your pants.
Sit down, boy. What are you so happy for? Sit down.
So happy for it out. The poor dog.
Stop
what
being
the fuck?
happy.
I know. It's so miserable. Miserable Mookie. That's his name.
Oh,
I thought
Stop
Scott was
being
like,
so happy.
I know. I thought Scott was a miserable one. No, it's Mookie.
Bro, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
Why are you being so happy?
I don't-
Why would you do that to a dog?
I don't like it when you're happy. Stop it.
Just trying to see what the fuck. We're so happy.
You got-
Life ain't happy.
You got
Life
Zach,
ain't that
Scott,
great.
and
Shut up.
You got Zach, Scott, and miserable Mookie.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all got animals, bro. Y'all got animals.
I used to.
I ain't gonna lie, cause I ain't gonna lie. Kids and animals, I don't know what about it, but it just be like that'd be the sweetest thing. It's like they don't got no care in the world. I wake up in the morning stressed out. He over there in it. Your tail for nigga. I'm almost late for work. The fuck?
Why are you so happy?
Why are you so happy?
Because they picked the right life.
Hey, you gotta do that on T-shirt there. You know, CSHR radio underneath. Why are you so happy?
Why are you so happy?
Why are you so happy?
I think Scott made Mookie miserable. This is what happened. Just a
Right?
month
No,
of
I
Scott
didn't.
Contagious.
yelling at everyone, just being upset at everything, ranting at everyone, and then it just rubbed off on Mookie. Now Mookie should.
No, I don't. I fuss more during the live streams because of stupid stuff you do than I do whenever
Yeah,
I'm not
you're
on
like
the
one
live
of the most
streams.
miserable people I know of. Just don't put that on me.
Oh no,
I
it's the truth. It's
Yeah, you're like one of the most miserable, like joyless people I've ever been around. You're
You
like,
guys are
"Damn,
supposed to be
come
saving
on."
this for the group counseling sessions that we had to schedule because of you two. So just hold out, okay?
You know. I
can let it
talk
out
to
during
Scott
that.
for an hour
Hey,
even
look,
after.
I don't do anything but sit here and like press buttons and flip switches. Okay,
and yell and complain.
I don't know what's going on other than that. All right,
Who's leading the group
Right.
therapy session?
thankfully not me. I wasn't even going to be
I
there.
hate to say it, but it'd have to be Miss Hyde.
No. It's
No, it would
Pluto.
have to be. No, you can't have Gambit.
No, Pluto
Stop
leads those.
You can't have
Pluto?
Pluto either. Don't
Yeah,
put that
Pluto
on Pluto.
leads
What's
them.
wrong with you?
Pluto
do that to
Pluto
the
can't
animals?
talk.
Pluto has
Pluto's
to
a
earn
dog.
his keep. Pluto
What
must
about
earn
Miller?
his keep. That's
Pluto's a dog.
Why
He's
would
basically an
Jack-
escaped
why-
mental patient. Like straight
Yeah.
up.
No. I spent an hour talking to Scott, and I feel miserable all day. I'm just like, God damn.
You didn't
Wow,
talk to
that
me
was
that
real
long.
nice.
You called me at like 10 o'clock in the morning worried about tonight's show.
I
It's
know,
like,
but
dude,
I'm just saying,
we're
there's
not
times
even
I talk
past
to you for a
noon
few
yet.
minutes, and I'm angry the whole day. It's just really not. You're just not a
It's
good
like,
influence.
why would you call me that early in the morning to ask me about
Yeah,
something
so
that night?
that was another edition of CSHR.
Oh my
See you guys later. Stay tuned for the divorce proceedings later.
No, he already made me mad because he's got this thing where, like, when I'm on ban, he likes to tag my main, even though he knows what alt I'm on. He'll still
Why
tag
would
my
that
main
How do you get upset at that? That's what I mean by like you're always miserable.
because I can't respond to it, so it's annoying. So stop doing it.
You're annoyed
He
by
does
everything.
it because it's
You see what I
annoying
mean?
and it's funny.
No. It's like the king of trolls. Like what the hell?
Like that shit's just funny. He does it to
I
me, and I
know.
just you just never answer him. Like do you know like there's over 120 reels that have gone unanswered.
Hey, those are
I
for
don't
your
know if y'all
knowledge.
noticed that in the background, but he was just bench pressing a dog.
That's Hey, those are
What the hell was
information.
that
He's
about?
black. We can't see him.
Wow.
Damn.
Racist Jackie.
That's
So racist.
crazy.
I guess this is
I'm
stereotype.
sorry that I'm
night.
not
Okay.
pale. I'm sorry.
We're giving him
This is,
chemical skin peels like Michael Jackson.
You know, I guess this is stereotype night, isn't it?
I was gonna say, how would y'all feel if the next show I come back and I'm white? You know, just like bleached.
I would just assume Scott like.
We would have to have a party. We'd have to have a corporate event and a party where you get your trophy.
I would assume Scott's like conducting some experiments on you, Mookie. If that happened.
We'll have David Miller teach him how to talk too.
We're having.
Yeah, you no longer can use the word axe when you're saying ask once you come back white. That's just like rule number 1.
Did you put the technical music?
No,
everyone's favorite midget Nazi herself, Jackie.
I'm just
Hyde.
gonna leave. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's such a Nazi. All right, this has been another train wreck version of CSHR Radio Random Happenings. We thank the midget Nazi herself, Jackie Hyde, for being here, the resident Pollock, David Miller, for being here, and of course, miserable Mookie for tolerating Scott long enough. Sad Scott. And of course, the confused native himself, the confused mixed man himself, Gambit. This is the horrible Hindu Harshmith signing out, reminding all of you that sometimes stereotypes are true. Take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your beautiful Friday night. God, yeah. See you later. I don't even know why we do this.